What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bubbles BuzzerBeater, the unofficial official BuzzerBeater YouTube channel. And I did just want to say, if you are coming back and you've seen my videos before, welcome back. If you have no idea what this is, then BuzzerBeater is the world's largest basketball manager game. And I will have a link in the description for if you wanted to look at making your franchise and starting your BuzzerBeater journey. So today I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and it's been something that I wanted to explore with quite some time now, but looking at some BuzzerBeater team websites is what I wanted to do today. So you can see this forum that I'm on right now is in the BB Global English forum, and this thread right here is talking about the team websites. The very first team website that to my knowledge ever existed was the Tombstone Gunfighters website, and his website looked really good. Obviously he's not an active manager anymore, but I did just want to kind of point out that this is where it started, and Doc Holliday was the one that got it going, and obviously started this thread and got a lot of people interested in creating a team website all the way back in 2012. But there are a couple that I wanted to focus on a little bit more. And the first one that I wanted to just give a shout out to, you can see different teams in the past have made them. Some of these managers are still around and some of them are not. But Jokeru for the Reagan Bulls, his website has been consistently going since 2012, and he still puts out new content monthly, weekly, daily. You can see right here, this is his website. He has his next game listed, and this is today. So you can see that he's very active with it. It's also very cool to come down and see all the visitors that his website has had. So you can see 88 different countries. Someone has clicked on it from 88 different countries. Almost 12,000 page views, so just a really cool website. Really awesome job by him in general. He artistically has done some really nice things, but also just the interviews and the events, the different contests that he does. I know he did a team logo of the month a while back, talking about team logos in the forums, and he's just done some really nice things that helps BuzzerBeater out, makes people interested in the game. And yeah, I wanted to go through his website a little bit and just see what's on it. I've been on it before, but it's been a little bit, so I just wanted to look through it again. So we can check on his club. Oh, let's check out the uniforms, because I know he's had a couple different ones where you can see, this is sick. So you can see he has his home and away uniforms. Really, really cool. Season 28 were the first changes. So you can see he kind of goes through the progression of what his jerseys would look like. And he just really treats his BuzzerBeater team like a real life team. And it's really cool because there's a lot that can go into it. That's a sick design too. So looking through the uniforms, that's really cool. I also love the mascot. And I think he had let's scroll back up here. I think he had something about his mascot as well. Yeah, team mascot. So, team mascot, call it Kizomba. Kizomba, I might be pronouncing that wrong, but Kizomba is the bull after an exotical dance from Angola. Cool. Really cool. It looks like Nkapa made the design for him. But yeah, the mascot's really sick, and just kind of having a place to showcase your BuzzerBeater team and talk about BuzzerBeater not just on the site, but also on your own site is a really good idea, and something that is really interesting. Looking here, there's a Dream Team section as well. Reagan Bulls Dream Team, where he sets up all of the players that he's had and what his ideal team would look like with everyone, kind of like the Dream Team. That's awesome. Dragon Ball's Dream Team. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff on here, and I obviously won't be able to cover everything because I don't want to bore you guys, but I've been looking through it a lot recently, and the thing that I think is my favorite aspect of his website is actually the interviews that he does. So recently he just came out with one where he was interviewing the first BuzzerBeater Madness tournament winners, and you can see he goes through and he explains a lot of what BuzzerBeater Madness is, as well as like the payouts for it. And then this is where, I mean, I can't even fathom how much work you put in this, so really check this out and give him some kudos. But he ended up getting 10 of the 14 BuzzerBeater managers who won their individual division, and 10 of the 14 of them came and met with him for a interview. So I went through and I read it, and I encourage you guys to do the same. There's some really funny moments in it. Let me see if I can find... where's my favorite moment? But yeah, he interviews each of them, talks to them about where they're from, what they do. It's just really cool to see the time that he put into this, and getting to know these other managers around the world, because it's an international game. It's one that, you know, we're all really passionate about, but it's really cool. So looking through the interview that he's done with them is really interesting. He has other interviews as well that he's done in the past. So you can see if you scroll down further, he's got a lot of different stuff on here. So the interview aspect of his website is where he spends a lot of his time, and is one of the more interesting aspects of it. Oh, here it is. I'll say one of my favorite parts when I was reading through this for the interview was when Remus, he was saying, they were talking about hobbies, and, you know, hobbies, music, movies, and painting, and then Remus says sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So there's some funny moments in it. There's some really interesting aspects in these interviews. The people that he's interviewing also give their opinions on BuzzerBeater, and, you know, why they're so successful on it, why they were able to win BuzzerBeater Madness as well. So it's just a really cool thing that he was able to do. And as I said, he's been consistently the most consistent, most kept up with website. There's been a couple other ones as well. So if you do have a website that you'd like me to look at some point, definitely feel free to let me know, and I can check that out as well. And going back to his site, I did also see that on here it looks like there is a couple other things. So there's a survey that I'll probably look at filling out just to see what that's about. And then I do see there's a funny area with funny rosters. So clicking on this, it's cool because, you know, BuzzerBeater, with all of the players that have ever existed in the entire game, there's all sorts of player names. So you can see, like, he's pulled in a bunch of different players who resemble different actors. So you can see, like, Bruce Willis, Antonio Banderas, Matthew Broderick, Dwayne Johnson, Brad Pitt. So there's a lot of Will Smith, Bradley Cooper. There's a lot of, like, interesting names on here. Also, Universal Personalities team. You can see Henry Ford, Neil Armstrong, Picasso, Da Vinci, Ronald Reagan. Yeah, so being able to look through here and just see the funny names. I see Bill Gates checking in. That's funny. John Lennon. There's also a writers team, singers team. Oh, footballers team. Cool. So Kareem Benzema, Casillas, Pirlo, Dani Alves. Yeah, it's just really fun to look through this and see all the different funny player names as well. But I did want to check out that survey that I saw, see what that is about. Thank you for coming on my basketball virtual website. How did you hear about this site? So we'll go with advertisement, and then here we could put on BB Forum. I guess that's technically more like friend, but we'll put BB Forum. What is your age? So I just turned 25 in October, so I am now in the 25 to 30 bracket. What do you like most on this site? Statistics, pictures, design, funny area, all, videos, other. I'll say all, because I do really like all the aspects that he brings into it. As I said, my favorite part's probably the interview kind of aspect of it, and then there are some spots that I think could be cleaned up a little bit, but for the most part, it's just a really good website, so I enjoy a lot of it. We'll submit that. And then which country are you from? So, United States. Do you have a BuzzerBeater team? Yes, I do. I'm a male. Submit that one. And then, do you want to see more on this website? What's that? So, videos is kind of the thing that I'm interested in. As you know, I have the YouTube channel, so videos is something I've always been interested in. It's not for everyone. I know it took me a while to even get comfortable and used to just, talking on here, essentially talking to myself to you guys, but videos is always a cool aspect to sites. Good job so far, of course. Yeah, he's an awesome job. And then what are my hobbies? I'm a big sports guy, so BuzzerBeater, sports game. I'm a big sports gambler as well. Watch basketball, football, hockey, baseball, basically everything. And then I'm also a writer for a sports website. So I do NBA articles for a sports website. So if other, please specify. Good. And then do you know something about Romania? What's that? I know that the Palace of, what is it called? Parliament is the heaviest building in the world. That is a true fact. I don't know how they know that, but I've seen repeatedly that the heaviest building in the world is in Romania, which is the Palace of Parliament. For anyone that needed to learn something today, there you go. So I'll submit that, and looks like there's statistics after you submit it. Wide range of stuff, so that's really cool. Yeah. The other website that I did want to get to, and someone that had posted on there, is Kiku, or his username is just a carrot avatar, so I'm not sure if he has a preferred username, but I will just go by Kiku. And his website, I think, has some of the best, BB artwork and design that I've seen, where you can see, his top 20 for his players. I imagine he went through and did all this. He's got advertisements on there as well. The player cards, I was looking at the player cards, they're really cool. You can see this one, F the future, because the future my skills will drop. Sebastian Gaynor right here, relax guys, take it easy, my time will come when the 6 foul masters are at work. I'm a professional lifeguard, saving everyone. So these are really cool. The player cards are really cool. Also, Perry Kaufman, so he was a United States U21 national team player. Carrot Way, do you want carrots as a reward? Then be MVP of the week, the Carrot Hunter. So it's just really cool, the design work and art that he's done on these. There's also tactic cards. And this is something that even BuzzerBeater, the site, could look at potentially working in something like this, where you can see for the tactics, there's different animations for inside isolation, base offense, motion, look inside, push the ball, patient, Princeton running gun, low post, outside isolation. So you can see all of them are a little bit different, but those are the really cool tactic cards that I saw. And then the other thing that I really like for his site, not just the design works or the team designs. We'll check these out real quick. I love this. This is awesome. Crunch time with the enthusiasm of our fans. Really, really cool design work. But the other thing that I really liked, you can see his court right there as well. The thing that I enjoyed was the short BuzzerBeater stories that he has on his site. So, for example, one is talking about the Lucky Fan basketball schools where players foul out and then a lucky fan has to come into the game. And he essentially edited his setup here, where he's got all of these courts around the stadium for lucky fans to work on their fundamentals. So you can see at the bottom, it's like, no more completing matches with unconscious lucky fans. So there's just some funny stories on here, some really interesting stuff. But both Kiku and Jokeru for the Reagan Bulls, both of them have done incredible jobs with their websites. I know in the forum here, it looks like it's still active. People still pay attention to it. You can see Broken right here. He's active as well. But if you guys are interested in starting up a team website, speak to one of these two guys, and they can really help you out. I think Weebly is the main site that people use for it. But if you're interested in doing a team website, it's just a really interesting idea. And both of these guys have done an incredible job with theirs. So I encourage you guys to check out both of these managers' websites. And I will add a link in the description for both of their websites as well, so you don't have to dig through to try to find them. They will be in the description for you. So that's all I wanted to showcase today. I will be making another Utopia team training update here in the next few days. And then I do have a couple other videos in the works. So I have one coming on like the arena infrastructure. But I should have a couple more videos coming out here in the next 4 or 5 days. So just be on the lookout for those. But until next time, guys, you have a good one.